Hello, my name is Yulia Maximovich, and 4 years ago I created the Host Theater project that has grown from one hotel to 40, from 2 events per month to 100 events, from the team of 4 members to 90, from me as the sole founder to a group of business experienced partners and investments on our global growth. Host Theater project is an all-in for me. I left a serious corporate job where I had the very good career prospects. I invested all my time, all my energy, all my money in this project because I am driven by a mission. I want to create our own first Cirque du Soleil in the hospitality industry. We're combining 2 things. We're hosting our guests in the most hospitable venues, mostly 5-star hotels, and we are delivering the history of the places where we are doing it in beautiful cities, for example, in Dubai. My main ambition is to make sure that one day our brand of Host Theater will be in one line as first of this kind project with the brands like Marriott, Hilton, and Accor. 2 years ago, we decided to go global, and now we are based also in UAE, in United Arab Emirates. We're doing beautiful events in the amazing hotels. We have official collaboration with the royal family there. And also, I'm leading one of the biggest international women communities called Global Women Club Dubai. I'm telling you all that, and the same Yulia, 4 years ago, is working in the hotel holding that was almost collapsed. Because of the COVID, we had a decrease of the occupancy from 100% to 5%. I was a divorced woman with a kid on my hands and no understanding what I'm gonna do tomorrow. When I was getting ready for the speech, I asked myself what helped me to go through this journey of 4 years from point A to point B where I am now. And I've highlighted 3 points of combining the incompatible that helped me, and I would like to share it with you today. First, let's please not be afraid to combine the incompatible in business. My project is an example of it. Host Theater is a combination of my profession, hospitality industry, and my passion, theater. Just imagine yourself, you're warmly welcomed by a doorman in the beautiful hotel and invited on the welcome part with the drinks. And then, as of sudden, somewhere from the angle appears beautiful ballerina that is dancing just in front of you in the lobby of the hotel. And our actor is explaining you that in this hotel used to be a legendary Anna Pavlova. In Dubai, we have started from the point that when everyone was asking me, Yulia, where are you going to find the actors in Dubai? And now we are in official partnership with amazing local Emirati experts of art and theater who came to see our projects and who said to me, Yulia, in my whole entire career, I have never encountered the project that are conveying the history of my country in such an interactive way. I want to support you. I want to be a part of it. Sometimes this magical cocktail of combining the unexpected things create a great results. And regardless from which countries we are, of which nationalities, of which religions we are, if we are all united with some mutual, ambitious, beautiful goal, trust me, we all together will become creators. Second, please, let's stop thinking that there is someone smarter, better, more experienced. I better wait, I better stay in the shadow. Not today, maybe tomorrow, maybe the day after tomorrow. Can you believe that I was stating to all the people around me that I didn't know how, but we would work with the royal family of UAE. People were laughing. 6 months later, we have signed official collaboration with the family office of Sheikh Humaid bin Khalid Al Qasmi in UAE. And that started from a very small step from my side. Direct message in Instagram. Thank you. I made my homework. I read a lot of books. I scrolled all the social pages of royal families there. And I texted to business partner of Sheikh Humaid, Mr. Mohammed Al Bana, the following. Dear Mr. Mohammed Al Bana, first of all, my sincere gratitude and respect to you for the projects that you are doing in UAE. Afterwards, I shared a few words about our project, what we did before, what is our mission in UAE, and I kindly invited him to meet and to discuss a potential advisory role for us. To my delight and happiness, he replied. He said, Hi, Yulia, nice to meet you. Yeah, let's try to meet and discuss. That was a very first small step. Afterwards, we had compliance, lots of meetings, check of our professionalism. However, just because I didn't underestimate and was not afraid to make this first step, we are on the right way to our ambitious goals and achievements. After continuous non-stop introductions to lots of people for the last several years of my life, I've learned the one life hack. Trust me, if you're passionate and crazy about any idea, lots of people around you will be willing to help you because they will be just willing to get your energy, to be together with the person that is passionate. Half of these people will truly help you. Others will just waste your time on useless meetings. How to distinguish this first half of people? On that moment, I always remind myself an advice that I received from my business partner, my very good friend, an investor of our project, Viktor Hristenko. He said me once, Yulia, it's about depth of the connection. It's not about the quantity of people you know, it's about the quality of people you know and how you behave. About the same person, lots of people can say you that they know this person. However, how this person will behave with you precisely and truly depends on those relationships. And third, please, let's not be afraid to combine the role of mom and businesswoman. By my own experience of being mom of 2 kids, I do know how hard it is, how sometimes we have to handle and to choose on some life stages either to be a mom or to focus on business. I was studying in lots of business schools, to be very honest with you, and all the time I was aware that my project is in a very high risk zone in terms of any kind of investments for 2 reasons. First, because I am a sole founder, and second, because I am a woman. Can you imagine that after successful raising the investments on our global growth, just 2 weeks before the last formal step of signing the documents, I realized that I am pregnant. One of the core values in our company is transparency. So I had no doubt that I need to inform my future potential investors, Tamara and Loic Billet, about this fact. I said the following. It happened so that I'm pregnant. When I was pregnant with my first daughter, on 4th month, I opened an event agency. I know that I will manage this time for sure too. However, if it affects on your decision, I understand. Do you know what they replied me? They said, first of all, congratulations. And second, now we are even more confident in you because in this expensive Dubai, you will have to work even harder by having 2 kids. I will never forget the feeling of wings and strength that I have at that moment. And by the way, they gifted me a very symbolic thing on our deal. They gifted me an icon painted by an Armenian artist. Maybe that were my blessings to perform here today on a TEDx Women stage in this beautiful country, Armenia. To be very honest with you, I was truly scared how to combine the incompatible, a breastfeeding baby and a breastfeeding business. And I know that it sounds now very sweet and easy, I understand, but it is not like that at all, trust me. Sometimes I'm truly scared. Sometimes I'm hurt by people, by occasions, by any things happening in my life. However, I remind myself, Yulia, just keep moving, keep going, and keep combining the incompatible, even in a small things concerning, for example, family routine. Once my elder daughter, Maria, who is today with me on this hall, she said to me, Mom, I don't want to take classical ballroom dances as all girls of my age. I like to make TikTok videos, she said to me. I was thinking, okay, if we are making TikTok videos, let's make sure we're doing them the best. And I found to her an influencer, a best hip-hop teacher, who helps her in her role and in her way. Sometimes we get scared. Sometimes we don't know what to do next. However, I believe that we should keep moving this path. For the last 2 years, I'm truly immersed in the UAE culture. Dubai has become my second home. And now the most frequent question I have after launching the project, what kind of history, Yulia, you're transmitting and conveying in the country that is existing less than a century? Okay, and what about creating the country from total desert to the most well-known metropolis for all over the world? Do you have any other examples of the countries that behave so, that are existing like this? I don't think so. It's a very big honor for me to be a part of this process. I don't know what life will bring me tomorrow, but I do believe that the best we can do is to keep moving, keep dreaming, and keep combining the incompatible. Thank you.